Hello, 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 Leos. So today I'm going to do a general reading for the collective. Um, for the zodiac sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Again, take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. These are your weekly messages from the 1st to the 8th of May. We are already in May. In less than 2 days. So let's see what's going on with Leo in love. Leo in love. What do the collective have a message for? Leo in love. Angels, can I please get a message for Leo in love? Can I get 4 cards, please? 4. That's weird. 4 cards came out. And at the bottom of the deck, keep an open mind. I will put that right here. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations, Leo. This is dealing with your love life. You have free yourself. You have trust. You have give your relationship a chance. And you have unrequited love. And okay, so what I see the overall topic for Leo in love for the week of the 1st through the 8th, it says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectation. I feel like some Leos may be coming in contact with their soulmates. And because they're not built the way that they want them to be built, the way that they usually like certain type of guys, this is the universe telling you to keep an open mind. Listen, you don't know. You might be bypassing your soulmate and you don't even know it. So it's telling you to free yourself. It's time to take back your control of your life. Start taking control of your life. Start paying attention to things. And it's telling you to have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith in this person. Whoever you might be dealing with that you're overlooking is telling you to have faith that this person is your soulmate. Or some of you may be doubting that this person may be your soulmate. So it's telling you to free yourself from your own mind, your own restrictions. Start having a little faith in your spirituality. That's what I'm getting from this because the unicorn is mystical. And what it looked like, the unicorn is bounded by gates that they really could get over. So I feel like some of you divine, some male or female Leos, y'all have to take that leap of faith, jump over the fear that is actually restricting you from actually trusting this person. And the universe is telling you give this person a chance. Give your partnership a chance. There may be a reconciliation, or maybe you are with somebody that you feel like they really don't love you, that the passion that they're giving to you is actually fake. And it's telling you, work on your partnership. Start working on becoming as one again. Because this person, like I said, this may be somebody that lack giving you the responsibility. Because again, if this is a twin flame or a soulmate, that means this person may was looking at you the same way you was looking at them. So it's both of you guys. You're mirroring each other. Y'all both may felt like y'all didn't have, there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like this is more so the past. And I feel like for some Leos, which we are known to walk away, the slightest thing will make us walk away from you. If we feel like you're not giving us enough attention or enough attraction, we will walk away. If we feel like you're not attracted to us, we will walk away. But I feel like this is for the people that's going into soulmate connections. It's telling you to trust that this person is you. Get free out of your mind. Jump over the hurdle, them boundaries that's restricting you from loving this person. I'm going to clarify them with the love and light cards. See what messages we have. Keep an open mind. Why is keep an open mind here? So this is for Leos that is dealing with a soulmate twin flame connection. Okay, keep an open mind. Why is keep an open mind here? Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So what this is telling you? The person that's attracted to you, that keeps gravitating to you, is because y'all both are on the same vibration. I never read the concept of this card, so I'm actually going to read it. Pillar of Light. It's 102. And it seemed like the universe want me to give y'all the definitions because it just came straight to me, and I'm usually going crazy trying to find these cards, and this is a new card that I never pulled. So it says your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression. It can do it for the light of the heavens and the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibrations and the vibrations of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides and angels and spirits with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of the planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice, and creation, neither can be expressed. For too long, we have been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside of you. Hold all the wisdom of your entire universe in the portal of your heart. In every cell of your body, do not see the angels and guides as above you. For without you, they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. It says work your light activation. This is an activation. So what I feel like this is, the more, like I said, the more enlightened you become, the more enlightened your soul may become. And he might be a little bit different from you, or you might be a little different from him. If you're a male or a female, take what resonates. And because of that, the more you enlighten yourself, I feel like this is more so for twin flames and soulmates, that Leos that's dealing with a twin flame or a soulmate. I feel like the more you start to become enlightened and you depend on yourself and not men, or to always say that you have to speak to the universe, you have to speak to your guides. So I always do this interactive, the activations. We're gonna do this activation together. I want you to hold this. If you got a phone or whatever, you put it to your chest while I read it. Hold. I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds. You're not gonna miss nothing because I'm gonna stop for a minute after I do it. So I'm gonna have you repeat this to yourself after I finish. Hold this picture to your chest. Hold the card on your heart and say, I allow the light of heavens and the light of the earth to flow through me now. I activate the codes of remembering within my cells and chakras. I activate my system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. Leos, say it. Mean it. Feel it. Because the stronger you get, the stronger this person is getting. This is why you two are still together. It's like chasing each other. Like, y'all, you ever had like the little brother that follows you everywhere? That's what's going on with your soulmate. If you become more spiritual, he becomes more spiritual, or she becomes more spiritual. If you start changing your eating habits, he will change his eating habits. She will change her eating habits. So yes, your twin flame may be different from you, but you guys are the same. Looks does not mean nothing. Backgrounds does not mean nothing. This is the difference. This is where I feel like this is. Even our soulmate from the opposite type of walk of life, so that way we can enlighten them that there is better out there. There are challenge. Free yourself. Why is free yourself here? What did I say? Come out that dark. Come out of them blockages, people. Leos, come out of that darkness. Stop letting the things that you think is restricting you restrict you. Stop. Because there is a brighter side to this. Stop holding back your emotions about things. It says the invitation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. It's time to cross that threshold. It's time to take that leap of faith. It's time to keep moving. It's time to not be restricted by other things that was meant to ground you. Why is trust here for Leo? Why is trust here for Leo in love? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Trust. I'm actually gonna read the card description from the book because I never pulled this one either, so this is new to me too. Trust. Let's see. Answer the call. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary. It might not make sense. But if you trust your soul's yearning, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answer your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifetime thing, lifetime dance, lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do, whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the calls of your soul. And that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your callings now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't need to know where it is leading. You just need to take the next step. No one has ever had the complete perfect plan. There is no end destination. There is no right or wrong way to do it. And you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistant we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. What is your soul's calling you to do? So since this came out on top of trust, I feel like this is double confirmation. You need to have faith. This situation is calling for you to have faith. This situation, this love connection with your soulmate is telling you to have faith, to not let the world weigh you down. Don't let people weigh you down. Don't let shit weigh you down when it comes down to this connection, because this is a part of your abundance. You know that, and this person knows that. Unrequited love. This is why y'all have a connection that's just back and forth. Y'all not going nowhere because there is a higher purpose for this connection. But some of us have still got to do work to ourselves. Unrequited love. And we have transformation. Yo, this is not even funny. And unbound. Things are changing on a cellular level. Deep healing. I'm going to read both of these cards because I think there's a message in here. And plus, one of them I never pulled out before. And the one that I pulled out, it says unbound. Release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. For some, because of, I feel like this is something you and this person is mirroring. Maybe both of you have to work on releasing certain patterns, change the way of thinking, and thinking that unrequited love. I feel like, let's read the definition, but I feel like some of us are going through the transformation and not feeling like this is unrequited love anymore, or that the universe is telling you to transform this energy, not to feel like there was a lack of chemistry between you and this person. It was just y'all was still bounded by so much of the past that y'all couldn't be genuinely who you were. But I feel like this is something that's being enlightened by the universe. I feel like this is something that we have to let go, that we're gonna let go, or we are currently letting go. So let's see what transformation means first. Hold on. The transformation. 106. And this is also an activation card, so you already know what that means. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. You are in between, emerging, half risen, half fallen. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time without awe. So much is happening in your inner world within yourselves. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in a fight, frenzy mode. Listen, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this clearly, Leo. You was fighting this connection. You felt like you wanted this to be unrequited love. It was too hard to believe. It was hard to believe that this person was who you were supposed to be with. It says you will look back at this time and say, "Well, so much is happening." I read that to choose a new way. It says fight, frenzy mode to choose a new way of being, where trauma is not the driving force. Oh my God! This is why originally this was unrequited love. Leos, we allow our traumas to dictate this. Our childhood patterns, our childhood patterns are rising up to be healed. As you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn in the Black Madonna in the African goddess Oshun influence this card. Saturn represents distractions and transformations. Destruction and transformation. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that has been cast aside. And Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. Rather reading is happening, healing at the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. You may need to review your relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regimen or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. You are deeply loved. Listen, I feel like some of us Leos, because our childhood wasn't good, we wasn't loved, we looked at our families and everybody else's love life as, oh, I don't want my life to be like that, or this is not how my life's gonna be, or oh, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that, and then we met this soulmate, and a little bit of bullshit happened between us. It was meant to happen so that we could break the bounds that was holding us back. This is definitely a twin flame connection that I'm talking about with a Leo. And it might be me, it might be you. I feel like a lot of us is going through the connection because this is the year. 2018 was said that a lot of us was going to meet our soulmates and our twin flames and come into communication. Some of us are older at doing it. Some of us already met them and we are coming back into union with them. So I feel like this is why this is coming back up, because we now are transforming. Or some of us are going to start transforming this energy. And then unbound. That's crazy because I said that in the previous reading this morning that I did about the things that our parents did not learn how to get away from in their lives is something that our generation is to actually heal. So let's see what unbound is. 108. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I told you. This is something from generations to come. This is a soulmate connection. It says it is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear the patterns than right now. Take a look at the patterns in your life that you are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence and chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma of life's past. What old ways of being have an expiry date. When you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. It says your light activation. Hold the card to your heart and say, Leos, please hold this card to your heart. It says, I release all old soul stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I am here to be in this present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same way. May I be unbound, forever unbound. Leos, listen, this is why this soulmate connection right here, this is why you are the one that's supposed to guide your soulmate to you. Because you got some things that you need to transformation. This is why at first this person, you didn't trust them. Because of the way that your parents' relationships, people relationships, families told you how your relationship should be, or they felt like the type of person that your man should be or your woman should be, Leo. This is what bounded you into restrictions. And this is why I feel like the universe is telling you, this is why you trying to figure out why you like this person so damn much and why you keep fucking with this person no matter how bad it is. Because some of the things that this person did, this unrequited love, they wasn't supposed to show you love. This was the energy that you was pulling out. So I feel like for some of you, this is why you confuse your soulmate and your soulmate confused you. But it's a mirror effect. And the reason why I say that, because you're going through a transformation now. So if this person came back around and they came back around in a genuine way and they acting nice and they being nice to you, etc., this is because you're healing at a soul level. You're no longer looking at unrequited love as unrequited love. Because at some point, maybe we attention seekers, we Leos. We don't give a fuck. But I know that's something that I healed about myself. I no longer look for nobody to give me the attention that I should be giving myself. So I'm comfortable with not being with somebody that's always busy. When I was with my ex, I couldn't be with somebody like that. I didn't understand it. I'm like, he don't pay me no mind. He don't do this. He don't do that. He don't do this. He don't do that. You learn to be whole with yourself as you heal these issues. I have abandonment issues. I had abandonment issues. I had a fear of being left. Now I healed that. So now I could be a light to my soulmate, whoever my soulmate is, or whoever he is. If he know who he is, I know who he is. But anyway, I'm healing him as well as I'm healing myself. Because we're healing abandonment issues. The things that we both have the similar patterns. This is why you become the pillar of light. You made this person seem like they was different from you for the fact of it is because you didn't understand that you had some things to heal about yourself. So that way you could actually see who this person genuinely was deep down inside. And this is why, because you're letting go old patterns that was installed in you from your parents, the curse. I keep telling y'all got to listen to my other video if you haven't already. I spoke about this in all my videos this morning. There has been a curse over our generation so bad that we are starting to break it. This is a generational curse. We're transforming from the old patterns. Like I said, some of us still go by the way our grandparents or our parents' way of being in a relationship, or that's how life is supposed to be. That's how a marriage is supposed to be. Oh, a man is supposed to take care of the home and a woman is supposed to be at home taking care of the kids. That's a motherfucking lie. There's no gender roles in life no more. We help each other to build and to actually come together and make something abundant of ourselves. That's the problem. We don't focus on partnership because this is something that we felt like we had to be dependent on our soulmate or whoever this person was. So now that you learn that you don't have to be dependent on this person, that's because you're transforming. And if you are a cross watcher, this person, if you dating a Leo or you're dealing with a Leo, this person has to go. It's not that they didn't love you. It's not that they didn't understand that you loved them genuinely. It's that because of the patterns that they was raised in, because of what they thought love was or what love was supposed to be, you became unrequited. This is what detached them from you. This is why they didn't feel like you was their soulmate. But they're going through a transformation. Some Leos, including myself, we're breaking old patterns now. We're releasing it. And I feel like this is why the universe is calling us to trust, to have trust in ourselves, in the universe, and in our connection with this person. Give your relationship a chance. Why is give your relationship a chance here for Leos in love? Woo. Oh. It says inner temple. Work on your partnership. It says devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. The answers is in your heart. You know what to do. I'm going to actually read the definition of that too, and then I'm going to give you a soulmate card, 2 soulmate cards from your soulmate. This message is actually very good. I like it. Inner tempo. You are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart. To incorporate true devotion into your life, you could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm. To develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of your questions that you seek are waiting for you in a portal of your heart. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deep relationship with you. And so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for our souls to learn. And you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student or a lineage or a spiritual teacher. That's why I think I do what I do. Because I'm learning as I'm teaching. It says if you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion in this prayer. Please use me in the way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. So this could be become one with yourself to get answers about this connection. This is why the universe is telling you to give it a chance. Because you're giving yourself a chance. Like I said, I feel like for some of us, this is a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection. This is a deep connection. This is a connection that you cannot break. So let's go ahead and give y'all Leos the closing card, and I'm going to close out this reading for Leos. And let's see what your soulmate has to say to you. What message do your soulmate want to close this reading out with? Woo. And they just flying everywhere now. Okay. So what do the soulmate want to say to Leo? What message do your soulmate have for you? Can I get one more? Oh. I'm going to actually take all 4 because they just was flopping. And remember when I just opened the box, 4 cards kept flying. 5. Okay, let's see. Leos in love. You are entering a period of positive change, deep and profound transformation that occurs at a deep level of your being. You emerge with a renewed passion for life, full of romance and creativity. I said that. I surrender all negative beliefs that no longer serve me and replace them with loving thought and intentions. From this moment on, I will listen only to the voice of love. Your love is an endless source of inspiration. You inspire your soulmate. I said that. Life is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we lovingly embrace life's changing seasons and the knowledge that all is as it should be and that love is all there is. Love your soulmate no matter what situations is going on. I am so grateful for you, my love. You give so freely without condition. Life is an endless flow of blessings because of your great love. Everybody know Leos is the lovers of the zodiac. Love is the expression of God, and God is flowing through you. Love is a sacred union, a great creative power which, through the meaning of two souls, become an exploration of the divine. What did I say? This is why the divine is telling you to have faith in them, in the connection, to trust in the connection, to free yourself from that dark place, to do the work. Let the transformation take place. I can't make this up, y'all. We got to. We have to do the work, Leos. So if you're just tuning in, this was your love reading for the week of the 1st through the 8th. I hope that you enjoy your reading, Leos. And I hope you actually take my advice, including myself. I need to take this advice, I guess. You have a wonderful day. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share. And we have one more day for the contest. To win a free reading with me, please look for that for the video about the giveaway, the contest. Have a good one.